Welcome back to Supers Live. We're glad you could join us here this evening. We had a great race, as far as I'm concerned, tonight here for the Golden State Classic. I had to stop and think. Boy, I was busy out there racing, trying to talk and do all that as well. But a good job by everyone here tonight. But nobody did a better job than the winner. Keith, put one on you, pal. Congratulations, Keith. Picking up 25 bonus points as well as your another Golden State Classic win here at Buckley. This place is hard. It is a tough, rough 3/8 mile California racetrack. You were able to conquer here tonight. What was the most nerve-wracking part of this race?
Hey, thanks, Bobby. It was the beginning and the end, I'd say. Definitely the beginning. Um, got off to a pretty good start, but I had to start back there row three and just kind of bide my time. Um, kept the car pretty clean. Everything shook out in there, and Carl was leading, and Rob was second. And I tried Rob on the outside, and actually, I think I was clear, but I kind of wanted to stay out there and see if I do the same thing on Carl. But Carl was fast tonight. He's good at these old places, so he did a great job. And I left the door wide open for Rob to get me back. So once I dropped back into third, I just kind of had to bide my time. The middle part was pretty pretty nice. Just trying to stay in the tire tracks of Rob and not let him get too far away from me. Um, Noticed, I had a pretty good car halfway through, and was just paced myself, clicking off laps, and then I slowly started reeling Rob in there, and he made one little mistake. And this joint's tight; it's easy to do, and you got to get that nice swing down into the banking, and he just clipped the outside wall, and the opportunity was there. But and then at the end, just coming on lap traffic, we hit a ton of lap traffic. I think with about 10 to go, but lap traffic did great all night, and we were just hitting them kind of one at a time, and all of a sudden there was like four there at the very end. But they did a great job, and hope everybody had fun. I know I did, but I'm definitely wore out.
Well, Keith, you pick up the 25 bonus points here tonight by default. Speedy Man not here. Too late in the season to take that championship, but nonetheless, some quite an accomplishment in a big win here tonight at Buckley. You've got some big races coming up here this next week. The Summit Classic 125, a race that you have been close to winning a few times, haven't quite pulled it off. Do you think this is the year?
I sure hope so. Um, Going into that with a little bit of momentum, we usually have a top three or four car there. Uh, so we'll just have to see. I gotta do a little bit more work to get prepared for that. I want to try a couple changes and see if we can't just get a little bit better at that place early on in that run. But that's a long race. I love long races, so we'll just kind of have to see as we get into that. But yeah, getting the bounty by default. I kind of wish Dave O was in here. Would have made a heck of a show, I'm sure. But I'll take them, and we'll see how it goes. Going into next week. Um, Gotta thank Supers for putting this on. First Fish Race Servers, they're always just top notch and flawless. Kevin Timmons, Hairbag Studios, for all the hard work he does at Breeze Graphics. That's an awesome site. If you get a chance, people should go check that out, breezegraphics.com. Also got to thank my sponsor, Icings on Top. This is a great sponsor to have, not only for me, but for the league also. And my teammate, he helped me get around this place years ago, and me and him's usually pretty good there. So it's a bummer, he just can't make a lot of these due to work. Wish he could. miss racing with them, but this was to my buddy and my teammate Steve there.
Keith, put one on your pile. Your winner of the Golden State Classic, adding his name to that winner's list here at Buckley that dates back to 2006 for the second time in his career. Rocket Rob Warren, your second place finisher. Third place goes to Bob Gamer. Carl Becker with a great run in for fourth, the only car in the lead lap. Fifth place goes to the Bandit Henry K. One lap down. Brian early finishes up in sixth. Brian Ascanega is seventh. Jeff Bivens in for eighth. Steve Holden ninth. Brad Keyser dropping out of the race. Finishes up in 10th here tonight. Well, folks, so we'll wrap it up here from the San Fernando Valley. We'll get ready to move to the San Joaquin Valley. Coming up next week, Madera Speedway in the Central Valley of California, and we are excited to bring you the 16th Annual Summit Classic 125 at Madera. We kick things off with the Ground Pounder Modified 75 and the Cherry Breaker 63 for non-wing super modified winners on Monday. Then Tuesday, we go to the qualifying format pole night for the 16th Annual Summit Classic. The top two qualifiers are locked in and will set on the front row for that race. You won't want to miss that as a driver's search for every last second of speed at Madera Speedway. And then on Wednesday, we ask that you join us at 9 o'clock Eastern for the 16th Annual Summit Classic 125, one of the longest races running in SUPRS competition, and that's the season ender for our 2019-2020 winter season. And we would love to have you watch some great racing. Last year, the race went right down to the wire, and Brad Keyser came home the winner. So join us on all next week, broadcasting live at 9 o'clock every night, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And we'll be broadcasting our SUPRS Test and Tune on Sunday night as we get everything going. Don't forget, when you race with SUPRS and make a donation to Race with SUPRS, your donation goes to help injured super modified drivers through the Dion Parrish Memorial Benevolent Fund for Super Modifieds. You can make a donation tonight or any night, and we would appreciate, because every dollar counts. Don't forget as well, you want to stop by the SUPRS merch store and pick up your favorite merch. And we've got some great stuff coming up. Yeah, we'll tell you more about that Sunday night during our Test and Tune broadcast. And for tonight, though, we're going to wrap things up and say thanks to First to Finish Race Servers, Breeze Graphics, Hairbag Studios, Icings on Top, all of our friends at Heat Finder for this great NASCAR heat game. Go to heatfinder.net and themodsquad.info to learn about that. I want to wish all of them, as well as Team SUPRS, the best of luck in the big upcoming race here this Sunday that will be held on asphaltvision.com. Those guys are doing great out there. We'll be cheering them on. Until then, we're getting ready to wrap up the season next week, but we just finished the Golden State Classic, and Keith Powell won it. We're reminding all of you that when you're traveling through California and the hills and valleys, remember to keep it wing side up and wheels to the ground.
Someone you love, and if you're going through it, I say do it with someone you love. I've been around a long time, in and out of love, but if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love.